So I just got back from the water park with our boys. And while we were there, they played the National Anthem and they asked everybody to rise. And so I stood up, and while they were playing the anthem, I looked around and I noticed that about 95% of the people there didn't stop at all. Now I know a lot of them, had kids and it was hard for them to just stop on a dime, but a lot of people were just sitting in the chairs doing nothing. They could have easily have gotten up for the National Anthem. And look, it was a pretty diverse crowd there, and I don't want to stereotype, but I will say this. Many of the people who didn't stop were those who would profile as so-called patriots. Those who would typically complain over athletes or other people kneeling for the National Anthem. And let me be clear on something. I don't agree with kneeling for the anthem, all right? Though I do understand why people do it. Now, with that being said, I will say this. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, white, black, red, gay. I don't care how many guns you got. I don't care how much you pray to God, okay? If you can't stop when that national anthem's playing and pay respect to it, no matter what you're doing, I don't want to hear you ever complain about how somebody conducts themselves during the national anthem ever again, okay? And I'll be honest with you, I'm not saying that I always do it. Sometimes it slips my mind, okay? All right, we're all human here. And I'll be the first one to tell you I don't practice what I preach, all right? I'm probably one of the biggest hypocrites you ever meet, and I will call myself out for it, all right? And I feel it should be everybody's duty in this world to call out all the double standards that exist, because until we look inward at ourselves, the world's never gonna change. The change starts with us, all right? So you can complain about your neighbor all you want, you can complain about the kneeling all you want, but until you conduct yourself properly during the national anthem, I don't wanna hear shit, all right? And if anybody has a problem with what I'm saying right now, well, I only got one thing to say to you. Salute.